Our next question comes from Luke Reddy of BBC Sports.
Hi, Floyd. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Very good, thank you. We've been over to Dublin, to Ireland, to chat to some people who know Conor McGregor and have grown up with him. And a few of them have told us that you were one of his idols. He used to study videos of you, your pull counter and various punches. I wonder, when you've been stood with him, do you see anything of you in him when you've spoken and been a few feet away from each other?
I don't think there's no fighter that's combat sports, period. That's in combat sports right now that hasn't looked at a Floyd Mayweather video or studied a Floyd Mayweather fight. I mean, at least I don't think so, because I think this is the Mayweather era, and I was so dominant in my era. So when a person has been so dominant in his era, I think other fighters are going to pay attention, or other mixed MMA fighters are going to pay attention, because they want to be at that same level, and they want to do the same thing. They want to dominate with ease.
Do you see anything in the character between you and him when you kind of interacting? Similarities at all?
I mean, not really. I mean, of course, I'm huge in boxing, but I'm huge in MMA also. You know, I'm huge in both. I'm saying my name is huge in MMA, but I made a crazy, I made a crazy name in the sport of boxing. But it's crazy that, I was working I've been working so hard throughout the years that I ended up having a big name in MMA also. So even though I never competed in the MMA, I'm still a big name in the MMA.
And Stephen Espinosa pointed to something earlier on. He said how you took a big risk early on in your career. Given the point you're both at now, who is taking the bigger risk here?
I truly believe I'm taking a bigger risk. I mean, but it's a big reward for both. But I'm taking a bigger risk. I have the 49-0 record, and when a fighter has lost before, if he loses again, they say, "Oh, it's nothing. He lost before." But when a fighter has been dominating for 20-some years, never lost, everything is on the line. My legacy, my boxing record, everything is on the line.
Okay. Have you considered, when you say there's so much on the line, I mean, have you stopped at any point and kind of thought, wow, there is a whole lifetime's work here that I am putting out there, or do you kind of not let it enter your mind?
I just try to really try to focus on just being positive and just worry about going out there and doing what I do best. I try not to think about losing or taking an L. That's not really my focus. Every day, I tell myself I'm a winner. I was born to be a winner at life, not just in the ring, but I was born to be a winner. So whatever I do, I try to give it 100%, and I try to push myself to the limit. But like Stephen said, it's all about taking risks, and I wouldn't be where I'm at if I didn't take risks. So I don't mind putting the 49-0 record on the line. I don't mind, putting everything on the line, for this fight. I feel like it's working.
Okay, thank you very much.